Time to talk about some new makeup that we've seen over the last week. There is some interesting stuff. I want to get to the thing I'm most excited about first because it's very exciting. Hindash Cosmetics is back and I am pumped. I don't think there's really anything I've tried from the Hindash range that I haven't liked. I think the liquid highlighter product wasn't bold enough. It was like a sparkly sort of eye face product. For me, it sort of dissipated, but everything else, the quality is magnificent. I really trust the quality of Hindash Cosmetics, and I also feel like the products are a little bit more innovative than what we normally see. So these are highlighters that they've been working on for 3 years. So these are gradient highlighters. They sound divine. There's like a bronze one that goes from like a lighter bronze to a deeper bronze. There's one that goes from like a white to a lilac, and there's one that goes from a pink to a champagne. I love, love, love this idea simply because like I can wear the same highlighter most days, but then throughout the year, like seasons shift and whatnot, and I could probably wear this one throughout the whole year. So instead of having to have multiple highlighters, you've sort of essentially got three different ones that you can sort of draw from. And this also works with the eyeshadow palette range, which were those gradient pans of eyeshadow. So it works with the theme. I love it. The description of these also sound really spot on. So it's a hybrid gel powder formula. These are the three shades. I love the description of this one. Normally I wouldn't go like an iridescent white highlighter. It's just too light for me. But the fact that it's a transparent base that has a complex shimmer of light pearls, it just sounds divine. I feel like that transparent base means that it will give you that sort of wet look, and it will be able to be used on a lot of different skin tones. So I love these. They're available now. I'm so excited that these are here. So we'll just show the shades a little bit more detail because, again, I'm very excited. This is Doll Dynasty or Dynasty. This is probably the one that would suit me on a daily basis. And see that wet look shine? I'm assuming she's got it like all over her body. Gorgeous. If you like cool tones a bit more, this is La Luna. And it goes from that sort of white iridescent to that lilac, glowy, like just glowy gorgeousness. And the bronze that you can see can go from like probably a summer bronze to like a winter bronze. Wet look, stunning, gorgeous. I'm very excited for this. Next thing is a new collaboration from Sigma. I saw this coming. They had Cinderella, which I got the collection of. They did Beauty and the Beast, and I think they also did Aladdin. So obviously the Little Mermaid was going to be coming. I love the Little Mermaid. Like, it is so much nostalgia built in that I want this. I particularly want the eyeshadow palette. This to me does scream the Little Mermaid. You've got the red hair, you've got like sandy colors, you've got green, it's just the braque, everything. I also really like the quality of these palettes. They can be a little bit sheerer, but if you apply those shimmers with your finger, they look so high end and twinkly and special and gorgeous. I don't wear these colors, but there's a part of me that really wants to buy this. There's also a blush in a clam. This looks like an iridescent sort of pinky highlighter. What looks like lip glosses is like a mini trio, which is a good idea. And a brush set. I like everything in this. Again, it's not something I need, but it's something that I want. So yeah, they've done a good job. Here's some information. It's coming soon. Yeah, it's nice. Let's touch on a couple more collaborations. I'm running out of time because I spent a lot of time just talking about Hindash Cosmetics, so we're going to make this quick. Bath and Body Works have a Stranger Things collection. I believe this is a volume 2. You've got like hand wash, candles, hand sanitizer, room diffusery, thingamabobs, whatever. I think they look cool. I think they're sort of very, they suit the show. I just don't know why these are coming out now. Like, we're in between 2 seasons, so it doesn't really make sense. It feels like it's something that's been delayed 6 months. I don't know, it's weird. Also the scents sound a bit weird. So like there's Eddie's leather jacket. That leathery notes aren't something that I particularly like. So this also doesn't really go with my home decor, to be fair. I respect these. I think they're interesting. I know a lot of people that would dig them. To me, they're not tempting, but I think it's cool. A Collaboration I don't like so much is this is another Mean Girls Makeup Revolution collection. This is to do with the 20th anniversary of the movie. Cool, but I feel like this is flogging a dead horse. They've done collections with this movie before. They've done a burn book before. It just feels like stuff for the sake of stuff. So I'm not a big fan, but if you are, check it out. I also don't like Makeup Revolution quality, but that's just my experience. Doesn't have to be yours. We've seen the 2024 holiday palettes from Hourglass. So these are the limited edition ambient lighting palettes. In the past, this is like the third year where they've brought out multiples with this kind of interesting design on the front. In previous years, like going back almost 10 years, they have been bringing out these holiday palettes, but they're usually like a standard. Like I remember back in the day, it was like the marble finish when like marble and rose gold were all the rage. So they bring out these palettes every single year and they repeat the same shades every single year. But at least now they're getting a little bit more interesting with the packaging design and giving us a little bit more variety. These are the shades. We don't know yet the names and which ones are repeats and which ones are new shades. Generally what they do is they'll have like 5 of them or 4 of them that are repeats that have been around since the dawn of time, and then they might add in like one new sort of marbled swirled thing to be like, oh, you need this because it's different. You don't, it's the same. But at least they're sort of slightly expanding their shade range. They used to just bring out one that looked like the dragon one, and now they're bringing out like a lighter, a sort of light medium, and I would say that's a medium to slightly deep. They're not getting there to deep yet, unfortunately, but they're slowly doing it. This vibe is sort of Zen, Lucky Dragon, Evil Eye, Lotus. I don't think it's probably as successful as last year's one, which had like cool jellyfish and cool sort of animal designs, but they'll sell out. We've also seen the holiday scents for Laneige. So they always bring out at least one new scent for the holiday season. We've got Candy Cane here, which is a swirl. So it's got the red and the white, which will obviously make a pink. I have an issue with this, to be fair. I also don't understand why they've got the glowy lip balm that looks like it's just a clear or white, but then they put the overnight mask with the pink or the red. I have the watermelon one, which is a pink toned one. It's not good for overnight. If you have white sheets, which luckily I do not have, you're going to get it on your sheets and stuff. So I don't understand. These shouldn't have color in them, and if anything does have color, it should be the glowy lip balms that are the things that you wear throughout the day. So that's all I'm going to say about this. Also, they've had a peppermint one in a previous year, which was just a white. So this is not a really unique scent. I don't think. It might be slightly different to the peppermint one, but it feels like very, very similar. And the main difference here is it's got a swirl. They are also bringing out eggnog latte. So if you do like that sort of more creamy, eggy vibe, then there's this. For me personally, I think I'd steer clear from this one. I think it'd be a bit cloying and a bit bleh. I think I'd prefer the peppermint one, but yeah, that's the 2 new scents for this year. This is the new mini set that's coming out. So they've got the original, which is the berry. They've got gummy bear. They've got mango, the watermelon one, which I have. And what is that one? Peach iced tea. So these are some existing limited edition scents and the original. And then they have brought like this one as a permanent. So these are a cute way to try different scents. And even like a little tub of this will last you like 3 or 4 months. They last so long. I love them though. I do love them. MAC has a new collection. It looks boring. I wanted to touch on this Danessa Myricks palette because it looks very cool. The swatches look beautiful. And apparently you can take them out and like have little mini palettes. I think this is such a smart idea. Redeeming herself from this weird thing. So yeah, this is a Lightwork Volume 6. I want to see more about it. This is one I would be tempted to buy. I just think it looks like such a smart layout. Great colours. And the travel idea is so good. And look, you can take them out and customize your own little color story. Oh my God, this is so smart. I dig this. Let me know what your favorite product of the week was, and I'll talk to you soon.